Welcome, friends. Today we are making a sort of Hong Kong inspired shrimp lo mein or shrimp chow mein dish. And when I say Hong Kong inspired, this is something that over 20 or so years of Julie and I traveling to Hong Kong, we've had several times. And when we first started going there about 20 years ago, there were hawker stalls everywhere that sold this kind of dish. But lately, they're disappearing. The last time we were there, it was really hard to find a street hawker making this. It's almost lost. Not completely lost. Sure, there's still lots of people, but it's not as prevalent as it once was. And I'm using XO sauce, which is absolutely amazing, but it's an acquired taste. Not everyone is going to like it. So in here, I've got some shrimp, hit it with some salt and pepper and a little bit of sesame oil just to kind of get it going. And I'm going to heat up my wok. Okay, hit the wok with a little bit of oil, and in go the shrimp. Now, if your wok is good and hot, the shrimp are going to cook really quickly, and you just want to get them sort of pinkish opaque, and we pull them out. Check your wok. If it needs a little bit more oil, put in a little bit more oil. I'm using grapeseed oil because it has a high smoke point and it adds no flavor. Next in are some peas and some sliced carrots. I've done them into these matchsticks, really nice and fine. Now these vegetables, you just want to cook them until they're tender crisp. You still want a bit of snap left in them. You don't want them soft. So we're just going to stir that around for a few moments just to get them to the right place. One of the things I've learned about wok cooking is the key is temperature control. One of the reasons that woks are so thin is that you want to be able to move the temperature up and down really quickly. You want to be able to ride the temperature based on what's happening inside the wok. Which is one of the reasons why I don't understand cast iron woks. I mean, it takes forever to get it up to temperature, and then once it's at a really high temperature, it doesn't drop really quickly. So a good carbon steel wok is what you're looking for. Something thin that you can change temperature with really quickly. So I just put the garlic in there. Next in are some green onions, spring onions, and some bean sprouts. And while those are in there just starting to heat, these are fresh lo mein or chow mein noodles. They're only going to take seconds in the pot. You can use whatever noodles you want. I really like these fresh ones because they're available to me. They're really easy to get. I can get them at the grocery store just up the street. Just coming together, looks really good. Back in go the shrimp. Toss those in. Now the noodles. So you want to drain them as much as you can, but I mean, you're really not going to get all the water off that you should. Get them right in there. Now, we start tossing that around. Make sure your heat is good and hot. And I find cooking the noodles a la minute like that, they don't stick together. Now, sauces go in. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of oyster sauce. Oyster sauce smells so good. And then the XO sauce. Now, you can make XO sauce yourself at home. I've never found one that I like that I've made at home, which is kind of strange because usually homemade stuff is way better. I don't know, there's something about the store-made sauce that is just incredible. So we toss this all together just to combine it and get all of those flavors in with the noodles. Now, by no means would I say that this is the definitive dish. I don't believe there is a definitive dish. Everyone's going to have their favorite hawker that makes it the way they want to have it. And there are huge variations in the vegetables that are in it, in the sauces as well, what additional sauces are put in. And you can make this any way you want. Just take this method, really, and cook your own and make it your own. I mean, you have to eat it. I really like that. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.